good morning, YouTube. Get in here. First, let's take care of business. Before you get in here and start to listen in to me drop these gems, make sure you like the live, okay? And then I don't have to waste time asking you to like the live later on, okay? So thank you for being here. If you don't know already, I'm Miss Tanya, your holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner. I'm not a stylist. I'm not a part of the natural community. I'm not a part of the organic community. I'm not a part really of the vegan community either. I created my own tribe, and that's why you're here with me. So, again, if you haven't subscribed, do so now, okay? So let's jump right in. Happy Sunday. It's Miss Tanya. You know, we have a party here on my YouTube channel and my lives. Also, let me take care of business first. Tomorrow's St. Patty's Day, and I just want y'all to know that I am putting my 16-ounce bottle on sale for you all. That's at 60% off this bottle, making it only $26, but it's a one-day sale only, so get your coins ready. Sale starts tonight or tomorrow at 12 a.m. and runs till 11:59 p.m. St. Patrick's Day night. Hi, how are you? Hola. Hola, Itarito. Greetings, and get in here. So, we're here to talk about the only thing that I talk about are our hair problems. That's why I'm a practitioner. Stylists don't really talk to you about your hair challenges, right? I do. I'm a little different. So I talk about things like hair loss, itchy scalps, flaky scalps. I talk about eczema on the skin. I talk about things like lack of hair growth, frizzy hair, poofy hair. Those are all challenges of our hair that I know a lot of us are facing. And that's who I'm for. Thank you. Mwah! Love you too. Make sure you like the live because I love you all. They said if I do this all the time, you guys will like the live. Anyway, I'm here to help us with our challenges. I retired as a stylist. I'm very proud and pleased to announce that I was a hairstylist for 29 years. And then I decided to step into hair care. So I retired and I hung up my apron. I now am a holistic. And what that means is I look at the whole. Holistic has nothing to do with no chemicals. I do not mislead us to believe things that are not true. There's chemicals in everything, including my product. There's chemical in water. There's chemicals in rainwater. So I didn't realize that until I studied chemistry. Hi, Crystal. Get some pen and paper and get you some water because I'm dropping gems all the time. Constantly educating you all just to open our mindsets, to help us understand the results of our choices. I'm not here to control you. I'm not here to control you. I'm just here to inspire you. It's a difference. You feel me? So I wanted to get on and talk about one of the biggest things. I will. Hi, Austin. That I realize that we're struggling with is this hair loss pandemic, especially here in Colorado. And here's another thing. I don't think that, careful, let me give a little disclaimer about my lives. You cannot be distracting, negative, or rude on my live. And if you are, you will be removed. So if you want to remain, or if that's your vibe and that's what you love doing is being negative and distracting and making stupid and distracting and rude comments, go ahead and exit so I don't have to remove you because I do pay attention to my comments because this is my channel. Okay. And I'm not like these other YouTubers that you all like to get into and disrupt them and I pay attention. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna expose you, and then I'm gonna remove you if you're being rude. Okay. So greetings. Get in here. Some of y'all already exited. That's what's up. Because I don't like a crowd of people. I only like people that are into me and what I do and what I'm providing you with. And what I do and provide is not for everybody. So this is why I have to regulate my spaces and take the time to just say greetings. Um, uh-oh. Hold on. Who's the mean? This who? Who? Who's mean? Happy Sunday, sunshine. Greetings. Make sure y'all like the live because we're about to jump in about hair loss because this is something I now realize everybody's struggling with. A lot of individuals are not ready to have this conversation, but it's okay. I've done the research and I now know that there's over 80 million Americans right now suffering with excessive hair loss, and it's not normal to be losing 100 strands a day. That is a marketing myth. I don't lose 100 strands a day, and I'm a woman of color. My clients are not losing 100 strands a day. We know this. So that's a marketing myth to brainwash you into believing that that's normal, and it's not. Do y'all know that there's people on Instagram talking about water is not good for you? And do you know how many people actually believe what they hear instead of going and reading it? They just want to hear and listen, and that's a problem. So God inspired me. Today is Sunday, amen. Inspired me to make sure I'm not spreading rumors and I'm only educating us here on this channel, okay? Marina, careful, honey. Hold on, let me go back up here and let me regulate these comments to make sure that no one is being, she is a female from Colorado and she is 33 years old. Austin, who? Who's from Colorado and 33? Hi, Darla. Hi, Kristen. Careful, honey. Hi, Tori. Oh, guess what? Chicken butt. Well, guess who? And I know why. That's funny. So y'all can stay. I like y'all. Hey, y'all. What's up, sunshine? All right. All right. All right. We're okay. Oh, okay. But why is that confusing? Do I look like a male? Sometimes people's minds, that's why I decided to be holistic. I'm gonna make y'all slow down. Slow down. A lot of individuals do not like mindsets like mine that make you slow down because everybody wants to move so fast and think so fast and speak so fast that sometimes you're tripping and misspeaking. And this mindsets like mine, I'm going to slow you down, you know what I'm saying, and make it make sense because that's what God has anointed me to do for you. Give me a minute. Hey, happy Sunday. Today is my birthday. Edit girlfriend, happy birthday. I'm gay. Okay, Tori, a lot of people are. I got a son that's gay. So, you know what I'm saying? Welcome. Welcome to, I don't judge nobody. Shoot. I tried to be with a female when I was younger. If y'all want to know my story, you can ask. I've done so many different things. I've been strung out on drugs. I've been homeless. I've been to jail 5 times. I've been a gang member. I've been a wife. I've been a mother. I've had 3 kids and they're all grown. I've had multiple jobs. I've been a thief. I've been a liar. Been a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I've done a lot in my life, which is why I've been appointed and anointed to be who I am. So I purposely get on here and do all this that I do to distract those that really don't need to be here. Because those that really know me, they know I'm about to drop gems when I speak. But I have to finish checking these comments to make sure. Oh, King Von! Hi, King Von. I've missed you. How are you? I pray you're well. Happy Sunday. What's up with you? Calvin, are you against gay and trans? Not at all. Never. Shoot, I'm anointed. I'm a goddess. I'm not against nobody. I just told you that I look, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, the words of today, but people used to tell me all the time, Calvin, that um Tanya, you think like a man. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by a dude, so I mimic my father. You know what I'm saying? People even talk about how I walk because I don't switch like girls do. You know what I'm saying? I might grab my crouch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little different. So I don't judge nobody. I don't care if you're a frog. I don't care if you're a trans. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care whatever you call yourself. I call myself a goddess. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you are, Calvin, you make sure, baby, that you happy. Period. You feel me? I don't care if you choose to go be the president or something, whatever you want to be, you can be what you want to be. You can do that. And whatever that is, make sure that it's making you happy. Don't be doing stuff for other people. That's the worst thing you can do is be something for somebody else. That's when you get caught up in all of the turmoil, the mental turmoil of that culture because you're doing it for somebody else. So I heavily inspire us and encourage us to make sure that we're only doing things in life that are making us happy. Because I know a lot of individuals that are trying to do things and it's irritating the mess out of them. I mean, they're always agonized, always unhealthy, I mean, unhappy, always sad. And that's because you're trying to do something that you really don't want to be doing. Don't be doing that. Don't be having people punking you like that. Shoot. So I'm that one that's about to drop these gems for you and welcome. If you haven't already, subscribe. Vaughn. Vaughn. Happy birthday, Edit. So far, so good. What's up, Tony? Thank you. I have a pet monkey. That's what's up, Dax. Austin, nah, I just need to think he didn't need to share. Cause no one really cares. That's right, cuz. Tony Pay says some people are so negative. I'm ready to listen to what you have. That's what's up, Tony. I agree. I used to be negative though, but I changed. And I realize a lot of people have a real big problem with changing. I've had so many people tell me to my face, I ain't changing. I ain't about to be changing. Oh, well, especially if you know you mean or you're negative, you should be in the business of change. You know what I'm saying? You might want to change that because I now realize that being mean is a choice. That's not how you're born. I done did the research and I done realized that you just had some things happen to you back when you was a child and you still mad about it. You ain't let it go. You have not been able to filter that through that. So you still holding on to it. And I now realize that's why certain people of an adult status is mad and angry. That should only be children. But now that I've done that research, I've realized like, whoa, we still are hanging on to the traumas of our adolescence. Now, one of the things that I do that I'm not sure that one of any of you know, Vaughn, you know, that I am a holistic mental wellness facilitator. Yeah, I work for the city of Denver here, where I work with individuals that are struggling with depression, stress, and anxiety. I've had those three more than once in my life and I got over all of them. And listen, y'all, I've been depressed like 15 times in my life. Some people only get depressed once. I've been depressed over 15 times. And if I got, oh, I thought that was something other than some little feather, like what is dust? I wonder what that means. Look, ooh, and I caught it. That's different. I wonder if that was what kind of message that was to me. But back to what I was saying. And I forgot what I was saying. So let me read the comments. Hold on. Well, I'm hoping. Good vibe. Perfection. Oh my God, I accidentally used my mom's deal though. Perfection. That's distracting. So I hope you don't leave another one because if you did, I'm gonna remove you. Because leave your wait, no, I'm not gonna remove you. See, so that's what God had got on me about. That's what I was getting to this morning. That I have to admit that I'm constantly evolving and changing. That's what I wanted to get on and talk about when it comes to hair loss on this Sunday. But I went into all these other things to expose just my mindset, how open-minded I am. So perfection. What you mean you accidentally used it? You so intentionally, you snuck your butt clearly into your mom's room, or where was it at? Did you get it out of her purse? Or where was you at? And you know you wasn't supposed to be in there. And perfection, how old are you? Huh? Are you a Christian? No, I am not a Christian. And if so, what does it mean to you? No, Austin. I just told you, I don't know if you're listening. I'm anointed and appointed, so I don't have to be a part of a clique. You feel me? And I'm a goddess. So there's a lot of individuals that are still confused with their spirituality. I'm not. I am in tune God is standing here, right here with me with this live, which is why I'm who I am and why I do what I do and on the level that I'm on. My status quo is godly. You feel me? So I'm not a Christian. Don't go to church, but I'm extremely spiritual. And a lot of Christians are not spiritual. You know what I'm saying? They're just Christians, meaning that they are just being a part of a culture. You know what I'm saying? Um, well, I won't say that. We have a lot of different labels. I'll say that. Some people call themselves Christians, some people call themselves Baptists, some people call themselves Jewish, some people call themselves, you know, some people call God God, some people call God Yah, some people call God all, all type of stuff. So I'm realizing that we're in this world, you know what I'm saying? Some people call straight hair silk press, some people call it a flat iron, some people call it pressed, you feel me? Some people call conditioner moisture when it's not, some people call a relaxer a perm when it's not, you know what I'm saying? We got all these words in the world today. So I don't care. Look, labels is a part of my mental wellness series. Each week we go over a different keyword. And one of my keywords that I make us talk about are labels. In addition to our what's called remnants. Remnants is the stuff that we're still dealing with from our past. And I did not realize how much that affects us. There's a lot of individuals that stand behind the chair that are still dealing with a lot, lot of issues from their past. And you can tell the way they perform and their energy and their aura. You can tell. You can know the ones that have let it go because they're skipping around happy and jolly all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand why they're like that. You're the one that's still holding on to your stuff. That's why your energy and frequency is so low. And it's all self-control. Did you know that? Like nobody is making you be mean. That's a choice to be mean. It's a choice to be nice. It's a choice to be kind. I didn't realize that we all got that type of power in life over everything that's going on in our lives. People want to say, oh, I got diabetes. That's your fault. That's a clear sign that you eat too much sugars. Stop eating so much sweets. Like, dang. Or you're not drinking enough water. You got high blood pressure. Okay, that's not a reason to be sorry, feel sorry for somebody. I had cancer. That wasn't a time to feel sorry for me. No, I clearly was being reckless with what I was letting go down my throat, both liquid wise and solid wise. That wasn't nobody's fault. I didn't trip and get cancer. I didn't catch a virus. You feel me? Cancer ain't contagious. You feel me? So we got to understand. It's all in the head. It's all in the head. So whatever is going on in your life and whatever you want to be and whatever you want to call yourself, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're happy with whatever you're doing. Because I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with what I drive. I'm happy with how I dress now. I'm happy with all the clients I'm getting. I'm happy with the money I'm making. I'm happy that I'm monetized finally, fully, mind you. And I did it in 4 months. Ooh, it is so bomb to be doing these videos. It's another one. I think this is the same one. I just got it again. That's crazy. Look. What is that? Do you see that in between my finger right there? It keeps floating around me. I wonder what type of message that is. But listen, you got to be happy in all things that you're doing. Like, for instance, if you stand behind the chair and you're braiding and you know braiding is irritating the crap out of you, stop braiding. Take it off your menu. Don't be so desperate for money that it has you doing stuff that you really don't want to be doing, even if you're on a job. I used to work jobs. People used to wonder, why do you keep promoting? Because I don't like this job. I didn't know that it was going to be like this until I got here. Now that I got here, I don't like it, so I'm going to move on. I get it. Most people do not like change. But I want y'all to understand that change is the first step to getting better. So if you never take that step, I don't care what you do. You can try to sell a product, but if you haven't really changed your ways, that product ain't gonna sell. You can throw any service you want on a service menu, but if you haven't changed, Ain't nobody gonna really book it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get used to change. It's not, change ain't all that hard, y'all, especially when you got somebody like giving you the steps, you know what I'm saying? Like what shampoo to use, you know what I'm saying? The fact that y'all better stop letting the tap water dry on your hair. Man, did y'all know I never knew that? Beauty school didn't say jack junk to me about the tap water, and that's jacked up. But I don't think those behind the chair are ready to have that conversation, not just yet. But I do see things that are happening around me, y'all, that we're going to get back to the hair loss because that's what this is all leading up to. I see what's happening. Uh-oh, R. Um, careful, careful. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at these. Let me look at these comments. Give me a minute. All right, Calvin. That's what's up, Vaughn. I really wish that I could low key, just like, without having to go through the comments. I wish that I could in person, you know what I'm saying, greet every single person that tries to come into my space, which is why, Vaughn, I believe that I'm about to start the podcast because these social media networks are mentally distracting. Everybody tries to act like it's okay and that like it's manageable. Well, like I say to everybody, I'm so different and it's very distracting, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to act like I'm perfect. That's not me. What's up, Calvin? I shouted you out earlier. Um See, because it distracts my mindset, but Vaughn, I don't see how people do it. You know what I'm saying? So I came on to talk about hair loss because it's what's really cracking in my state right now. And it's not, I don't think, a problem in every other state because I've done enough research to identify a commonality, which is the climate. Here in Denver, Colorado, I don't know what is going on, but the air is drying out super fast. In fact, I've watched the climate now consistently for 2 years. I'm constantly watching the climate. I know I'm different. Y'all want to watch Love and Hip Hop or something? I watch the climate. I'm darn near gonna apply to be a meteorologist for the news channel for a weather spot. Like, let me on. I know the weather, and that's something that they're not reporting on is our moisture percentage in the air. They'll tell you what the temperature is. They'll even tell you what the percentage of precip is in the air. Precip and moisture is two different things. Moisture is the steam that's outside in the air, and a lot of states do not have it. So, and Colorado's one of them. We ain't got no moisture in the air. In fact, we're dipping now some days under 20%. That's the desert percentage moisture. And we don't even have a desert here. So, uh-oh, Calvin, do I need to remove Austin? Okay, yeah. Don't trip. He's bye-bye. Thanks, Calvin. Bye-bye. Because I agree, he was going really hard in the paint. I tell a lot of people, sometimes I go back and I check out y'all's pages and I look at the number of subscribers that some people have, and it's like, well, no wonder you are the way you are. You're not willing to put in the work, right? You'd rather just disrupt those who have, which is cool because you're just gonna get removed up out of mine. I'm not here for the popularity. I'm 50 years old. I was interested in being popular and I needed a bunch of people when I was in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. But now that I'm 50, I don't have mental space for all that anymore. I run three businesses now, not one. A lot of individuals are struggling at running one business. I run three. And remember, hair loss is affecting over 80 million Americans right now, and especially those living in dry climates. And in addition to the hair loss, there's a lack of scalp care going on. You know, uh, Vaughn, did you get one? You got a brush yet? Oh, everybody, I got the clients on status like, oh, this brush feels so good. And it's so much easier to use than the combs because I was having a problem getting the back. Well, this right here, and you hear that? Listen. You could do this at work, huh? Oh, it feels so good. These teeth, psh, it feels good. And I think this is why my hair, Vine, is getting so full. I went to go get my trim from Deja did my trim. I went over there Friday. And she was like, Mom, your hair is getting fuller. And I was like, I think it's the brush. And the fact that I go see her every 2 weeks to get my trim, I ain't letting my ends die out no more. I now realize that's one of the main reasons for the excessive hair loss, especially if your strands are long. So I wanted to talk about the different types of hair loss that you can suffer off your head. And I want everybody to tell me, now we're about to go into class. Now that I done winged out all them extra people, you know what I'm saying? So thanks everybody that's really here for me for staying here. Because if you notice, in the beginning of all my lives, I do what I just did because I know that I get all these naysayers and, distracting mindsets that just be popping into lives for no purpose at all. So I purposely do and say what I do and say in the beginning to kind of just, it's like the introduction, that part of the movie that I used to hate. Like, I don't want to see all these other movies. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's dope. I took a whole phone call. I had to enroll a new client. I have so many clients joining my hair and scalp restoration program. I'm so grateful to God that all the work that I've put in with the research, the market, the promoting, my results, that people are starting to see that, Miss Tanya must be doing something right. And I am. I'm giving women their healthiest hair ever. Alrighty, so back to us. Who is this on here with me? I'm just having fun with my hair because, man, I've never been able to just comb through my hair like this, even with a relaxer. I couldn't comb through my hair like this. Man, this is so much better now that I have switched from conditioner to my water. Man, I did not realize that moisturization is different. It's changing for us now, and that we now have a hydration. Have y'all tried this hydration treatment? Like, got your hair so darn soft. Like, you use this as the last step in the sink to remove what the tap water leaves behind. I never stopped to think about what the tap water was doing and what it's leaving behind until somebody said to me, Tanya, and I said, what? And they said, you see all that soap scum in your tub in your toilet? And I was like, no, because I be cleaning my tubs. And they was like, well, think about that. If the tap water was doing what it's supposed to be doing, we would never have to clean our tubs and our toilets. Ooh, I was like, that's true. What is that? What is soap scum? Can anybody on here tell me? Huh? And greetings. Welcome back to my live. I took a little break because I had to enroll a new participant. And she's young. There's young girls joining my program. They're suffering hair loss as well. They're noticing something's wrong with their hair. It's shedding like crazy, and the excessive hair loss is going to keep you from growing. So clients are realizing that the protein treatment didn't work. My hair is still shedding. The relaxer didn't work. My hair is still shedding. I went to braid it, and my steer hair still didn't get no longer down here. Of course, it's going to always grow at the scalp. It's going to always grow at the scalp because growth is not nobody's problem. That was the hard part about the research because I actually was trying to convince clients that my trims was what was growing their hair when that's not true. The hair grows from the scalp. And the only way you're going to create a faster hair growth rate on a holistic level, which means that you're not having to use any oil, you're not poking your head either with a needle. I hear what these dermatologists is doing. Holistically means you're allowing your body to do the work. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have CPC. And once you get addicted to CPC, not PCP, but CPC, you automatically begin to get better in all areas of your life. So who is this still on here with me? Because I can't believe that YouTube allowed my video to continue going. So I'm about to detox my scalp because today is shampoo day. So I'm using these new scalp brushes. I sell them on my link for $5. It ain't this size. These are the super duper big ones. Oh my God. What's up, Rosalind? Thank you for asking. That means you're paying attention. You know, I'm an educator. I don't know if you know that, but I worked for Empire Beauty School, so I obtained my certifications back in 2011. But I used a lot of acronyms when I was teaching, and every day I taught my students about the 5 Ps and CPC. One thing about me, which is why I'm a real holistic woman, is that I've transitioned my whole life. So let me answer your question. CPC stands for commitment, patience, and consistency. This is a formula for success in all things that you do. I don't care what you do. If you are addicted to CPC, you're going to automatically, ooh, look at my lips. You're going to automatically be, you're going to automatically be successful. It's true. I have done it, Miss Rosalind. And greetings, honey. Have you subscribed? And where are you joining me from? I'm here in Denver, Colorado. Where are you? And thank you for engaging. And if you haven't already, join my tribe and subscribe. I have this way of doing roll call. Once you subscribe, when I say tribe, you type in, oh, Atlanta. I stay there part-time. I'm in Buckhead at the Allura. I would love for you to come see me or me come see you because I'm going to give you the service. Listen, I give an experience. I don't give a service. It's called an experience when you're with me because I detox and massage your scalp and it feels so good. It's like head sex, Miss Rosalind. It feels real good. And then I give this hydration treatment where I don't use conditioner and I'm going to have your hair looking like I gave you a relaxer. So many people stop me and they say, they be girl, because every time I walk through Jackson Hartsfield, they be like, girl, they be like, what kind of perm you got in your hair? And I'll be like, I ain't got no perm. And then I make them feel it. And I'll be like, feel it. And they be like, oh, girl, because it's so light when you use my water. Man, compared to conditioner and I'll just say it this way, I don't care if you use conditioner, you can use conditioner if you want to, but I'm gonna tell you why it's not safe to use conditioner. But to let the tap water dry on your hair nowadays is why your hair is so brittle, crunchy, and frizzy. It's the stuff in the tap water doing that to your hair and your skin. That's what I think psoriasis, dandruff, well, I think psoriasis and eczema is another word for soap scum on the skin because I have done the research to identify that it's this tap water that's not rinsing all traces of whatever we're putting it on us off. My water is a universal solvent. If you don't know what those words mean, let me know. I'll break that down too. But this is going to remove what the tap water is leaving behind on your hair, skin, and nails. And tomorrow I'm having a 1 day sale only where I'm dropping my 16-ounce bottle to 60% off, which is going to make it only $26. The link is below so y'all can get ready, get comfortable, do your research, go click the link and make sure that you're ready because it starts at 12 a.m. in the morning and it's going to run until 11:59 p.m. on St. Patty's Day. It's my St. Patty's Day sale. Shout out to my graphic person. She's amazing. I got to make sure I can expose her on here because she be on my lives too watching me. But she's amazing because she's handling my graphics for me. So I not only don't got to do it myself, but they're so professional. I'm only good at doing hair and scalp. I'm not good at flyers and stuff. So thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Let me see the comments. Vedika, but sometimes it's really hard to be consistent and patient. It is, but it's not. And I want you, Vedika, to change your mindset. And where are you at, Vedika? I love that name, Vedika. Vedika. Does this Vedika? I love that. Oh, makes me horny. I like your name. How do you do it, Miss Tanya? So listen, you got to change your mindset because you just set your mindset to believe that being consistent and patient is hard, Vedika. It's not hard. It's not hard, especially when you got me in your life. So you would have to hire me as a mentor, which when you click the link, you also will see, not in addition to the services, the experiences and my restoration program, but I also offer mentorship packages where I help women on all different kind of levels. You may struggle with your internal hydration because I know this is an area your doctor ain't even working with you on. Your fitness trainer ain't talking to you about your water. And I know you're sitting there saying to yourself, dang, she's true. That's true. I know. I've done the research. My doctors never talked to me about my hydration. So I have a lot of water knowledge, a lot of chemistry knowledge, and I'm now ready, appointed and anointed to help anybody that wants to help to hear some different perspectives and have a guide in their lives, to be inspired, to be motivated, because I'm a motivator. I promise you. I promise you, Vedika, I would love to work for you and be your mentor in helping you to become patient. It's not hard. Being consistency is not hard. It may be hard. You're saying it's hard because nobody has taken the time out of their lives like I will to teach you how to be patient. These things are not like automatic things that we were born with. These are skills. CPC is a skill. You feel me? Those are skills that you have to obtain. I didn't have no CPC when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I didn't obtain CPC till I got about 42. So it's a process that I'm able and willing to teach and help any woman obtain. It's not hard at all. Oh, nice. Wow. Miss Roslyn said, when are you coming back to ATL? I was just looking at my tickets. I was supposed to be there last Tuesday, but I ended up going to New York instead. So I'm headed to Beverly Hills on the 27th. And I try to spread my travel out to every 2 weeks so that I can kind of recoup. Plus, you guys, I'm traveling without credit cards, and that's not easy. So I now have to think about my next time to Atlanta, which looks like it's going to be like the second week of April. If you click my link below in the description, I don't know if you guys can see the dots or more or something below this video, and I left my link in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you to my website where you'll have my phone number, my location, a little bio about my business, my private practice. It'll then go take you into the services I offer, which you'll see my mentorship packages. You'll then see my services and my program. Then down under featured products, that's where you're able to find my amazing hydration product. You'll also find my amazing holistic body cream. And let me tell you the difference. This is oil-based. And it's creamy. I can't dip into this one, but my fresh water smells like baby powder is what it smells like. Ooh, inspire everybody. You'll be getting flirted with fooling with my stuff. But that's what you'll find under the link in addition to my masterclass. I have a masterclass that you can purchase for $99 where I teach you how to learn how to do a blowout without the use of conditioner. And I teach you how to use this product. I teach you how to detox the scalp. I teach you how to trim instead of cut. I demonstrate all of those exclusive approaches in that master class. So, and nobody needs a license to purchase any of my classes or trainings because I'm different and I want to help everybody, not just professionals. I want to help them too, but most professionals, they feel that they already know enough and they're at a time, I guess, in their journeys where they don't want to learn anything new. So I have more non-professionals that really are into what I do, which was different. I thought it would be a bunch of stylists that would be into what I do, but they're scared of me a little bit. They're real like hesitant. They be looking at me like this. Stylists be like, she said no conditioner. So they ain't ready, you know what I'm saying, for the level of knowledge that I come with. So that's fine. I'll just keep taking their clients because they be telling me who they're coming from. And I be, oh, I know her too. But tell her I said hi if you talk to her. And they don't be wanting to go back either because they're like, no, because they're going to ignore my scalp. They're not going to do nothing to my ends. My hair is going to be frizzy, crunchy, and brittle the next day. I was like, whoa, you stay manageable for 14 days when you with me. So they stay with me. I'm a med student, and to be honest, I'm inspired by you. Vetica, where are you located? You inspire me. Is there anything else I can help you with? Drop your questions. Question me. I know you guys are not used to that. Look, I'm mentoring a few ladies, and one of the young ladies that I'm mentoring, she has a really hard time asking for help. And she finally told me, Miss Tanya, it's uncomfortable to ask for help. I told her why. Why? And she said, I think I made her cry because I got into her heart. But I said, why is it hard to ask for help? She said, because I don't want to look stupid. Oh, baby. I told her, you're thinking the exact opposite. I said, you got to change your mindset. I said, you look stupid not asking your questions. So true for me because I feel a bit awkward. And it's like, why? We got to do the holistics, but I really appreciate your vibe. Vetica, I hope I can meet you. Let's meet up and vibe because there's not a lot of women like you and I. You know this, you see this. So we got to stick together. That's why I like to do this here on this YouTube and collect this amazing tribe. I got a strong 2,800 individuals that are interested in what I speak. They're interested in the knowledge that they see that I have. I have water knowledge, chemistry knowledge, product knowledge, hair knowledge, scalp knowledge, internal hydration knowledge. I had cancer, Vetica. Stage 2. Ooh, that's trouble. You in trouble. That's different than just cancer. You know what I'm saying? Once they start staging you and they giving you stage 2, stage 3, you in trouble. You in trouble. And I was able to flush it out. Oh yeah. I like to say that I'm a goddess. Yes. Um, and I flushed it out with water. I didn't have to do a second treatment because when they told me I had stage 2, my cancer had returned. That was the second time because I really didn't change nothing because the first doctors really didn't tell me what I was doing to get the cancer in the first place. They were so busy with just running into treatment that I never stopped doing what caused it in the first place because they didn't educate me and didn't take the time to do the holistics and figure out what caused it. So even after my initial treatment that I had to subject myself to, which was a surgery, they didn't come in and was like, now, Tanya, you're going to have to stop doing this and stop doing that. And you got to start doing this. They didn't do that. So I got out. High pressure. So I got out of treatment and went right back, y'all, to doing the same dumb stuff that I was doing before that got me into the darn predicament of having cancer in the first place. So I was like, that was stupid. That was a waste of my time. And I was brainwashed to believe that what I was fixed because they went in and cut on me and some stuff. So now the second time it comes back, they tell me I got stage 2. I had cervical and uterine cancer all at the same time. Why? because my butt was dehydrated. I've been cute for years. So cute, I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how often you go get your lashes refilled. I don't care how long your nails are. If you ain't drinking half your body weight of the right kind of water, you're going to have hair loss. You're going to have diabetes. You're going to cramp with your periods. You're going to have a thyroid problem. You're going to have allergies. So many girls are struggling with these fatigues and don't really understand why. And it's because you're not drinking enough of the right kind of water, period. And I can't find nobody that's drinking the right amount for their body. So many girls be trying to act like they know everything too, because I be asking questions right in my chair. And then, and then I have to expose that you don't know. I asked you, did you know? And you should have just said no. Because women will try to, well, I drink a lot of water, and I have to say that's not what I asked you. I specifically asked, how many ounces of water do you drink? Can everyone post how many ounces of water do y'all drink a day? Because a lot of women don't even know. That's a problem, y'all. Like when your period starts and how many days you go in between, that's information, that's crucial information for a woman to know. We got to know how much your body mass needs in water. And if you don't know, you're going to live dehydrated. And that's a hell of a life to live. I'm going to tell you that now because it's so easy. It is so easy to learn the proper formula, to follow it, and then start gaining the results that I get. I don't have to go. I ain't seen a doctor since 2017. My family knows this. I used to live at the doctor's having allergies every day. I didn't know I was dehydrated. I had high blood pressure. I didn't know that was coming from dehydration. I also was a diabetic. Didn't know that was because I wasn't drinking enough water. Had a thyroid issue. I was chunkier than a mug. Lived half my life over 200 pounds. That's because I wasn't drinking enough of the right kind of water. And then they think, oh, Lord, have mercy. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. That's what happens. It depends. And to be honest, you really cannot determine the exact cause of cancer. So obviously it was not your fault. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was, Vedika. And slow down, honey. I did determine the exact cause of my cancer. Yeah, I did. And all them other fatigues that I have. It wasn't just cancer. I don't have diabetes no more. I don't have high blood pressure no more. I don't have allergies no more. Let me just go down the list of stuff that them doctors was telling me I had. That they especially taking pills. I used to have like over 12 bottles of pills, y'all, in my possession, 12 bottles of different medications in my possession that was not taking none of it away. Think about it, y'all. Anybody out there got diabetes? You've been taking them pills for a grip. So that shows you them pills ain't working. Because if the pills was working, your diabetes would be gone after that prescription. But they start you with refills. That tells you right there that this ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to go get some more and some more and some more. And then you run out of refills and you call the doctor for them to give you some more and some more. And it don't never go away. Now that I drink half my body weight of the right kind of water, I don't have none of them problems. And my gynecologist never said nothing to me, and they knew I was dehydrated. You want to know, Vedika, how they know? Who else said? Who said there was a med student on here? Hold on, let me go back. Who's the med student? Who's the med student? Was that Vedika? Hold on. Wait, that was the last live, I think. Anyway, I thought I had a med student. What's the best water to drink? Artesian, groundwater. And you have to make sure that that groundwater is coming from over 9,000 feet above sea level and that the populations around the wells are very low. And I'm talking under at least 1,500 people in that population. Listen, ladies, my hydration mentorship runs so deep. I'm going to tell you how to obtain the rights to water in your city or town. There's nobody doing that for nobody except for myself. So I highly, highly recommend that anybody that's interested in living better, you better make sure you're drinking the right kind of water, because purified water and spring water is not what it used to be no more. We have to understand where the good quality water is. Spring water is no longer a quality water. It used to be. When I first found like spring water, I didn't know nothing about artesian water. That word hadn't been used to me yet. I didn't know that well water, artesian water, primary water, groundwater are all the same thing. And that's protected water. But it has to be a well that sits at a certain elevation, because I know well owners here in Parker, Colorado, that own wells, but they got to shock their well because they got cattle walking on top of their wells, and they growing on top of their wells. That that makes the wells tainted. So it's in the link, Miss Roslyn. So I offer mentorship. I don't know if you understand what that means. Coaching and mentorship are two different things. I don't coach. I coach my clients because I'm only going to talk about one subject, which is their heads, their hair, and their scalp. But when it comes to mentorship, we're going to be all over the board. I'm going to help you with whatever area you need help with. It may be your finances that you need help with. Hire me as your mentor. I'm going to help you manage your finances. I run 3 businesses. I live very nicely. I pay $19.58 a month for rent. I pay another $1,100 for my private practice at the shop. I pay another $1,000 for the vehicle I drive. That's $4,000 right there first, and I don't work a job. So I clearly know how to manage money. I know how to run businesses. I run 3 of them. I've raised kids. I know how to raise them. None of my children live with me. All 3 of my adult kids have their own place. They have their own vehicles, and they all have their own jobs. I know a lot of women taking care of their grown kids, and I will help you manage that. I'll help you with that. These men, you may need a mentor to help you mentor you and help you with your relationship. I done been married. I've had my rodeos, please believe me. So I kind of know what they do and what they be up to. Um, so with the hydration, that's just one of the many different areas that I mentor on. Um, I can mentor you on your at-home hair care approach. I'm finding that this is something that all of us did not grow up with. We don't know how to really care for our own hair. That's a problem, you know. I don't live in the States. Can I still hire? Absolutely, you can still hire me. The link is you can be anywhere in the world. I work with already a lady over in Tobago, Trinidad. I also talked to a woman that hired me up in Canada. She's in Ontario. So, absolutely, because it's all going to be virtual. It's not like we got to meet up in person. We can talk on WhatsApp. One of the ladies from here that hired me, she's in New York, I think, but I think she's from Belize somewhere. But you ladies are something special. And I would love to visit you. And yes, you can hire me. And what will happen once you book, the first step is you book a free 30-minute consultation with me. During that consultation, I'm going to be very honest, and I ask that you're honest with me, and I'm going to find out the main area that you're struggling in your life. It may be business, but that's not all I mentor on. So if I find out that it's more on the personal, then that's what we're going to discuss. And if I find out it's more on the business side, then that's what we'll discuss. But I will develop what's called the best plan for you, and then introduce you to my different packages. I have what's called a silver, a bronze, a silver, and a gold package. My bronze package is what's called the most cost-effective package. That's going to get my time, that's going to get 1 hour of my time each month on the phone. And this is all for you. We will not be kiki ha ha about what Miss Tanya's doing or these lives, nothing. It's all about you and what you need from me. And an hour is a long time because, as y'all see, I like to talk. But within that 30-minute consultation, I'll introduce you to the packages. I have payment options for those that need it. You do not have to pay my monthly costs all at once. Those are for individuals that have monthly budgets. Some individuals need the payment options, which are weekly payments. So like my $100 package is $25 a week. My $600 package, that's $150 a week. But with each package, you get more of my time and more attention to whatever it is that you're needing help with. Some people have already hired me to come do their hair for them. That is a way to hire me as well. I just got hired up in Fort Collins, Colorado, here, where I went and did a CEO for a podcast. She wanted her hair to be fresh, so she hired me to come out because I can show up. I don't need a shampoo bowl to do hair. My product is fire, so I don't need to shampoo you to do what I do. Then I guess I impressed her so much. She also has hired me to do her hair in Beverly Hills on the 27th of March. I'm super excited about that. And as you guys know, I'll be going live that day because I'm also getting to attend the Beverly Hills award ceremony that night. These are big time producers that I'm going to be blessed to be around, which is what my product has done. It impressed her. So, yes, Vedika, I would love to work for you and share all the knowledge I have. And every time you talk to me, you're going to be like, whoa, this girl is smart. Even my father, he's a veteran. And he now realizes, like, Tanya, he always says, you don't know everything. And then he pauses and then he goes, but you know a lot of things. And I always say, thanks, Dad. I've done the footwork. So thank you, Vedika. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Patricia. Thanks, ladies. I love you all. Um, so yes, let's get back to the water thing. So it is very crucial that we understand how essential the right kind of water is, because purified waters have chemicals in them. And it's more than just chlorine, ladies. It's chlorine, it's fluorine, it's liquid like lithium and liquid niacin are the three carcinogen chemicals that are found in all tap water. And another word for tap water is purified water. That means that it's been through a filter one time. That's not enough these days, ladies. So even the bottled water in the stores, I never thought that they would sell something that is not good for us. And that was difficult for me to swallow when I was going through the research. That so this is bad for me too, and this is bad, and this is bad, and that's bad. Like, whoa. So when it came to that water aisle, all them waters is tap water. They can say whatever they want to say on it. They can say it's rainwater. Shit. I mean, oops, I didn't mean to cuss. There's some companies actually labeling their water pure water. Like, you don't have to lie to kick it. There's no such thing as pure water. And the only individuals that will believe that are those that have zero water knowledge. That's the only mindset that is going to allow non-factual statements to be spoken around them, are those that don't have the knowledge. But if you have the knowledge, just like some people don't understand, all water is alkaline. The only individuals that think you got something special is someone that does not have any pH scale knowledge, right? So I've had to sift through all of this confusion for us in order to be able to lead us. And I promise you, Miss Vedika, everybody is not trying to live better. I know a lot of individuals that have accepted their obesity, they've accepted their big stomachs, and have said, oh, well, that's just how it's going to be. I get that. We're all able to do whatever we want to do to our bodies, but that's not me. I was very chunky at one point. My stomach, I couldn't see my feet. Shoot, my stomach was so big. But now, let me show y'all, because I like to not just talk the talk, because I know a lot of individuals that just be doing them face shots. That means that your stomach, I don't know if y'all can see it. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but boy, my stomach used to be out here. I never had like this curve situation. This part right here, it used to all like I was so big up in here, it all matched. So it may be weight loss that you need help with. I have a holistic approach to everything. I have a holistic approach to hydration. I have a holistic approach to hair care. I have a holistic approach to nail care. I got a holistic approach to skin care. I got a holistic approach to business. I got a holistic approach to mental wellness. I got a holistic approach to everything because I'm a holistic practitioner. Thank you, Miss Vedika. Let's thank God. Let us thank God. And I think God put me through all of this because God knew my heart. And God was like, this one's special. She ain't really no gatekeeper. Listen, I've had this ability my whole life. Do y'all know I used to get in trouble for sharing my toys with other people? My mom used to whoop me. Real spit. Like, I realized that that was one of my traumas growing up in life because my best friend noticed that about me. She was like, Tanya, you don't like to share. Share, I do not like that word. That is something that my mom never taught me how to do because I'm an only child. Share, I do not. That's why I've had problems with most men in the world when I was younger. Not about once I think, you better not let me think another woman is involved. Oh, I'm gonna shake you. And I know a whole bunch. Betica, do you be entertaining cheaters? Because I know a lot of women are cool with it. There's so many women that know the woman and are still dealing with that man. Is that you, Vetica? That not be you, Vetica, because I'm gonna help you manage that too. Good. She said, hell no. You're a strong minded woman because there's a lot of what's called persuasive and weak minded individuals in the world today. And I used to be one of them. Boy, I was doing so much goosing. I mean, free goosing for free all day, every day, and didn't understand the value of the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to do something good to get them cookies, right? I was just giving it away for free left and right because I thought that that's how you get a man. And I had to do that research too, like, oh, that's backwards practice. We're not supposed to be giving them nothing. Like Tina Marie and Rick James said, we're supposed to give them pain before pleasure. And that's the game that I preach. I'm in my late 20s. Oh, Vetica. And this guy cheated on me with his best friend. Came back to me, and all I said was, honey, who are you? Ah! Vetica said, deuces, huh? This ain't no boomerang situation. Shoot, that's how they are now. They trying to crawl back, Vetica, because now they see I got my stuff together. They see I'm getting money. They see my business is balling and booming. So now they trying to crawl back. And it's like, hi, how are you? I'm well. How are you doing? And then they come with this stuff talking about, you want to go out to eat? No, I just took myself out to eat yesterday. Buy a ticket and put me on a plane. Then they go ghost. That's how you really want to test a man. Ask them to put you on a plane. When they ask you, do you want to go somewhere? That's exactly what he said. I told you, I'm trying to show y'all how much knowledge I got based on the experiences that my God has sent sent me through for you to help you get through your stuff easier. This is also another area of struggle that is common amongst 80 million Americans. In addition to hair loss, relationships, and this cheating is just gone wild. Like, I do hair, so I get to hear all these stories about what these women and these men are out here doing. Like, man, it's crazy in these streets, y'all. So be careful. Make sure that you're exemplifying your worth constantly, and make sure you get addicted to CPC. Because once you get addicted to CPC and you apply it to yourself, man, that's when you get into what's called the law of attraction, and every man is going to be attracted to you, or anybody. I don't know what you do. You know what I'm saying? I gave him no second chance, even when my friends and his friends begged me to go back. I did not. Yeah, I've never been that way. I've never taken you back. But I think my bigger problem, Vetica, has been, oh, no problem. That's what I do. When you get me on the phone, that's all I'm gonna do. You're gonna get off the phone with me like, I knew I wasn't crazy, and I knew I was doing right, and I knew that made sense because I just help. I provide you with balance. I'm better than a therapist because therapists ain't got time to deal with you or talk to you outside their office, right? You get 24/7 email support with me. So if you type like I do, because I can type, I got like 80 words per minute. I used to be a dictator, you feel me, for court. So my fingers are woo, dope on the typewriter. So you can email me anything. You got questions, you got a problem, you got a text message. You might have a dude that didn't text message, hit you in the DMs or something, and you don't know how to respond. You can email it to me, and I'm gonna be like, I would say you can tell him this, or you can tell him that, or you can tell him this. And then you'd be like, oh, this is so much easier than just going through life alone or by yourself. And I'm not judgmental, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna judge you, you know what I'm saying? They don't like me saying it on here, but I used to smoke crack. You know what I'm saying? I was an alcoholic. I was a pill head. I was addicted to pills. I done did acid, shrooms was a thing back in my day. What else wrong did I do? I used to steal. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time I went to jail, it was for petty theft because I stole the meal. We was all in the restaurant eating, and it was so funny. Because when you're young, that stuff, is fun and funny. But we ran out the restaurant, and my dumb butt was the driver because I always had a car. They took my license plate number down and put out a warrant for my arrest, and it was a cash warrant. So that meant you had to go to jail, and whoever came to got you had to pay the amount of the ticket that they put on my head. So I used to do everything wrong, y'all. I was a gang member. I was a Crip for years. Actually, was awfully active. Then I got into selling drugs. I was very good at that. Ended up in the feds. They came in and indicted me in 95. Sheesh, gave me 10 years to life like I had killed somebody. I was like, I didn't even shoot nobody. Dang. I was just getting money. Shoot. So I've changed my whole life around. I transitioned everything, Vedika, for into good things now. I mean, just like I was serving them crackheads, now I serve clients. I was getting money every day. I get money every day now. Now it's just legal paper. I used to sell dope. Now I sell water. Feds, I think they be intercepting my orders and my packages and stuff because I've been pulled over. Me and my daughter went to jail before together, and we was coming back from a hair show, and they thought that I thought like I was trying to hide moonshine. That was so ridiculous. We had to go stay the night in the jail together and everything. If y'all want me to tell you about that story, I can, but I've been through the most. But they thought that this was moonshine. It was so stupid. They thought we were lying. So by us saying it was water, oh my God, it was dumb. And I was so scared and I was so irritated with getting arrested. I should have sued that county because that was a complete, I would have won too, because they made so many mistakes with us. But I think I was more grateful to God that we had got out of jail the next day because both me and my daughter was both arrested for felonies. So I was telling her, like, we are not getting out. Like, dad's gonna have to fly all the way to air. We were in Arizona, a city called Shiloh, Arizona. Oh, that was a mess. Back to the origin. Um, I don't even know what I was saying now. I was saying that I used to sell dope. Now I sell water. I used to be popping bottles in the clubs. I don't even drink alcohol no more. All I drink is water, and I only drink a certain kind. I don't be drinking water out the stores. I travel with water. That's the first thing I have to do sometimes if I travel and land into a new city. People know that. Before I come meet you, I gotta go get drinking water because I gotta go get a certain kind, and I gotta make sure I have enough of it because I make sure I get in half my body weight. I don't drink coffee no more. I don't really fool with teas. And I'm the healthiest that I've ever been. And I'm never going back, never going back to how I used to live. That was a very difficult lifestyle. I am doing the best, running the best business, and I'm mentally sane now that my body is, healthy. So, oh, Vedika, that's all right. I can help you with that caffeine because I'm gonna give you some of the knowledges and the things that bothered me because we're connected. I can feel, but I didn't know caffeine was a drug. That bothered me. I never really knew what caffeine was. Never stopped to do the holistics. So when I was going through my chemistry studies, caffeine was on the list of that FDA side. So I was like, so hold up. So hold up. Wait, back up. So I was like, so caffeine, it's a drug? Yes, that's facts. So I was like, wow, they just selling it like kids can go into the stores and get coffee, but it's an upper and it's a time release upper. That means it does not where it's almost like edibles, like cannabis edibles, like it takes a minute for it to kick in. That's why you always need more than one coffee or one cup, Betica. I'll break it down where you'll be like, I never stopped to think. And then you making it with tap water. So on top of the caffeine, which is a drug, you just mixed it into chlorine, mixed with some fluorine, some liquid niacin, and some liquid lithium. God damn. That should have you wired up, but it's time released. Caffeine doesn't work till later on. So, Vedika, I even know that caffeine is a drug. Like when I was studying about it, boy, my reaction was like, wait, what? Yeah, so you just have to Listen, once I get you on the right water, if you hire me as your hydration coach, once you start drinking the right water, you're not your palate. You're going to regulate your palate. And your taste buds ain't going to tolerate coffee. It's going to become extremely nasty and it's not going to be pleasing. And because I used to be addicted to coffee too. I used to spend all my little extra hair money on at Starbucks. So I know what you're going through. I know why you want that coffee because you drink so much of it and you're not flushing, you're not rinsing and like resetting your taste bud. So you've trained it to want only that taste. And I'm sure you make it the same exact way every day, right? It's all about the CPC. You've become committed, patient, and consistent with drinking coffee, so you do it well. I'm going to help you to understand that you can install that and put that into the other areas of your life. You're going to get the same result. You're going to be successful at it. Anything that we're consistent with, patient with, and committed to, you're going to get good at it. You're a good coffee drinker. And you did that to yourself. Nobody came to you and asked, Vedika, would you please become addicted to coffee? You did that to yourself. And just as easy as you did it to yourself, you have the power to undo it to yourself. Just like my alcohol addiction. I really did not think that that was ever going to go away. I thought I was going to always drink. Thank you, Vedika. Listen, I'm a mental wellness facilitator for a reason. And I'm a holistic one. I do things on a holistic level. So I'm not going to give you drugs like the traditional therapists, mental wellness therapists do. And I'm not going to sit here and ask you a bunch of questions about yourself. Like, how does that make you feel? And what did you do about it? And what are you going to do next time? No, let's have some real life conversations and let's connect. Because when I went to go see the mental health therapist, I never felt connected. I used to sit there in front of them looking at them with all their certificates on the walls and all their educational stuff. Like, you ain't never been I'd be staring at him while they talking, and I'd be like, he ain't never been a gang member. He ain't never sold no dope. I can tell. So he don't understand me. So I used to feel that my time was wasted when I went to a traditional mental health therapist. So my series, if that's what you end up hiring me on, our consultation will cover, and I'll show you that I have a 6-week mental health wellness series. It's called In Your Heads. And each week we go into keywords that I know made me depressed, gave me anxiety, or stressed me the hell out during life. And we go over these words and I give you different perspectives to open up your mindset to understand, number one, we got so much control and power over our scenarios. You know what I'm saying? It's all a choice and it's all in our heads. And then I give us perspectives by sharing my journeys. And it's like, dang. And it's a way to connect because you're like, man, I did that too. Because unlike the therapists, they sit behind them desks and they make off like they're perfect, right? They make off like they ain't making the same mistakes we making and they ain't going through the same stuff that we going through. That's why I'm a holistic practitioner for mental wellness because I practice this stuff all day, every day. And I look at the whole constantly. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always say you should have me plus your other individuals. You should have me plus your dermatologist. You should have me plus your mental wellness therapist. You should have me plus your doctor, right? I am the balancer. I'm your holistic practitioner. Okay. Thank you so much for saying that, Vedika. And I really appreciate that because I hate to say this, but I was just sharing this with my dad the other day. I said, I just did some research and I realized that I love speaking to non-women of color because you ladies call me different names than women of color do. Um, uh, the truth of that is women of color have called me uneducated. They've called me stupid. They've called me crazy. They've called me, they've called my, all these negative about what I do. And then I get around non people of color and they call me brilliant. They call me innovative. They call me smart. Talked to a young lady here in the building and she was like, you're like an expert. Never had a people of color use those labels with me. And my dad said it's because most people of color, Tanya, do not possess the knowledge that you have. Only these individuals of non-color do. So they're the only ones that are impressed by what knowledge you have. Most people of color, they're like, what? What? No conditioner. So it's like, wow. I realize I got a lot of work to do. But what's crazy is I realize not everybody really wants to come get it in order to learn how to change. That's the biggest problem that we're having. You're like a real bestie that provides good advice. Thank you, Miss Roslyn. Yeah, like the round the way, like you're round the way girl, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that is not your mother, that's not your sister, that's not even in your family, that's not on your job. You know, we always need somebody that's not in our immediate circles to just touch bases with. You feel me? And listen, $25 a week, Vetica, you spending more than that on coffee each week. Have you tried to add it up? Because that's what I'm gonna help you do. If that's one of the areas I work with you on, I'm gonna make you see how much money you're spending on coffee, especially once you leave the house. Because if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna help you to do it properly, like drinking your coffee at night. There's a time to drink it and there's a time to not drink it, and we're all drinking coffee at the wrong time. If we really want to be awake and we want the effects during the day, you got to change the time that you're drinking your coffee. And I didn't know that until I did the research. And anybody that knows caffeine will agree with me. I'm sorry, but can you tell me about non-color? English is not my first language. That's all right. When you say non-color, so like hair color, because if you're talking about hair color, hair is my strong area. I'm gonna talk you out of hair color. I'm gonna make you feel so awkward about putting hair color in your hair because I'm gonna make you understand all the chemicals that are in it. Most people ain't gonna take you down those lanes. They'll just inspire you to color your hair, but not me. We're gonna do the holistics. So I'm gonna make sure that you understand the results of that choice. And once I do the holistics with you, you're just gonna have a different perspective about it. And you're just gonna be like, maybe I don't want to color my hair no more. And that does make sense. And or I so surely want to color my hair. I'm your balancer, is how I want you to think of me. I hope that that's what you were talking about, Vetica. Was that what you were talking about? Any other questions about me that you want to know about? Like, ask me a question you already know the answer to and see if I get it right. That's how you test people. That's how I test people. I ask them questions I already know the answer to, just to see, number one, if you're a liar, because I can't stand liars. And then once I see, and if I find out that you intentionally lied, or I'm really going to leave you alone. But that's the main step to research, is asking a bunch of people the same question just to see what they're going to say. Any other questions? And thank you, Miss Roslyn, for being here with me. I pray you all have subscribed. Enjoy all the other videos that I have. I try to go live from my private practice. There's certain clients that are cool with me doing it, and there's a lot of clients that are not cool with me going live during their sessions. So I know which ones are cool with it, so I try to only do it during their sessions. So I'm going to try to go live every Saturday or Sunday, one of the 2 days, or Saturday, excuse me. And then Friday, Saturday. And then I'm going to try to do lives on Sundays and Mondays. Remember, I'm having a 1-day sale, St. Patrick's Day sale tomorrow on my 16-ounce bottles of my Water Beauty Solution. Plus, you get a free 2-ounce bottle as your applicator bottle with every order. To use as the last step in your sink. Listen, even if you are using conditioner, I don't care if you're using hair color, conditioner, bleach, protein, keratin, whatever you're using, you have to rice water, rose, well, you got to rinse it out, right? Vinegar water, whatever you're doing to your hair, you got to rinse it with that nasty tap water that's running into our homes and our businesses. You got to try post-treating. Once you post-treat the tap water and you're removing the metals, your hair is going to automatically be more manageable, automatically have less hair loss because it's more manageable. You'll never go back. I promise you. So, Vetica, I also have the opportunity and the ability to ship to you internationally. So if you go to my link and go to my water tomorrow, wait and do it tomorrow, and go to the sale. Do you have any products for skincare? Absolutely. This right here is my holistic body cream, and it cures eczema. I mean, takes it away. This is soothing. This absorbs. It's not going to leave your skin oily. This is a big old 8-ounce jar. And My fresh water smells like baby powder, is what we're all thinking it smells like. I am sold out of my pomegranate. I won't be able to replenish that until next month. Um, about to check your plans. You're truly remarkable. Thank you, Vedika. Yes, I also have the scalp brush that is in my featured products section. It's not a blue one, it's a black one for your scalp exfoliation. I also have my cleansing bundle that I highly recommend in my link as well. So go to my link, everyone, and get to know me a little bit better. And remember, subscribe. You can all reach out to me. My number is in that link, so you can text me, you can call me. I'm not with clients on Sundays and Mondays anymore. I used to see clients on Sundays. Some clients I see on Sundays, but not every Sunday. So you all can call me. I'm very personable. I don't charge for everything, but once we start individualizing and you need things to help you, yes, I now have, like I said, different packages designed to assist you on a long-term basis. I don't really have acne, but I do get tans. Do you have a product for that? Um, um, Let me ask, are the tans bothering you? When you go get a tan, do you itch or is your skin? I heard it, bronze package, silver package. Yes, 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 yes. And I have a gold package as well. I have three different packages, and then I have the monthly option or I have the weekly option. And each package comes with different benefits. So make sure you read through them. Um, and again, book that 30-minute consultation because the 30-minute consultation is free. And that's designed for you to even determine, like, nah, this ain't nothing, not something that I need. Or, ooh, you didn't say all that, Tanya. Like, yeah, because I'm smart. So you'll be able to determine if it's something you really want to do within that 30-minute. My skin just becomes red and it's irritating. That's because you're burning it, Vedika. Like, stop tanning your skin. And I would tell you, I know you're young, but your skin is beautiful, and you're conducting a bad habit. You're trying to alter the natural color of your skin. Just leave it alone, or just go outside and sit in the sun. And that has to be done at a minimal increments. You don't want to just be exposing your skin to the UV rays of the sun, baby. That's not good. Where do you live? Um, because that's not good. Stop tanning your skin. You're gonna have crepe. You know what crepe skin is? I don't know if you see it on your grandmother or an older person that has been tanning their whole life. Don't do that. Don't alter your skin. That's burning it when you tan. That's another word for burning your skin. Asian continent. Okay, well, don't do that to your skin, baby. Okay, your skin is just fine the way it is. That's one thing that I help us women to do is embrace how God made us. We are so into altering everything, altering our hair, altering our lips. There's girls put, injecting things into their lips, enhancing the eyes, enhancing the butt, enhancing our boobs. My God, we just have to just sometimes embrace who we are and understand that sometimes all of those additions and alterations, those are going to cause a lot of problems later on in life. I'm sure you haven't never stopped to think, what is the long-term result of burning your skin? Because that's what you're doing, baby, when you're exposing it to long terms of UV rays like that. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, listen, it's very normal in my society to use conditioner, but I don't use it. I ain't never going to use conditioner again. So I help you also to feel confident in standing firm in the things that you believe in and not letting society bother you. Um, you got to be strong. And that's what I want to help you. You're young. My daughter, I have three children. I have a 32-year-old daughter, I have a 29-year-old son, and my baby is 24 years old. So I have two boys and I have a daughter. So I'm very aware of what you're going through. I'm constantly coaching, mentoring, and assisting my own children. So I'm like, think of me as your mother, like an earthly mother, because I'm 25. So you're the same age as my baby, my youngest child. So I'm very aware of what you're going through and the pressures and all of the strains that you have going on with your society. So I would love to talk with you and just help you, like I said, maybe introduce you to my son. He's a cool dude. He would love to get into mentorship as well because he's been through a lot. He failed 3 stories. Have you ever seen or known anybody fall from a third story apartment complex? Like, I thought he was gonna die that night. He almost died if he'd landed differently. So I think he's anointed and appointed too. And Vedika, I think that you're appointed and anointed as well. I can sense your spirit just on this video. So I would love, if nothing else, just to talk to you. So make sure you visit my link. Brave guy, like, phew, that was forced upon him. That's called a life-changing event, and it did change his mindset because he was a partier before that and was drinking a lot. He was drunk that night, very drunk that night. That's how he ended up falling to almost his death. Um, blessings to you. Yeah, just reach out to me. You don't have to schedule nothing. We can just have a normal phone call and talk to each other just to fill me out a little bit more, because that's usually how women end up realizing I'm somebody that they would like to hire and have in their lives consistently. So I pray that that's you. And I'm going to get off of here now because I have to use the restroom and I need to go drink some more water. I want you all to make sure that you know how much water, because it's not eight ounce glasses of water a day. That's only for somebody that weighs 120 pounds. And it's not a gallon a day. That's for somebody that weighs 256 pounds. So you got to know exactly how much your body needs. And you got to make sure that you're not drinking chemical infused water. And that's waters that are usually out the stores unless it's labeled artesian. Okay. I love you all. Vedika, thank you so much for joining me. Miss Rosalind, thank you. Vaughn, anybody else that's on here with me, thank you. Have a blessed Sunday. And remember, my St. Patty's Day sale drops tomorrow, one day only, on my 16-ounce bottle. If it does well, I usually will extend it much longer. So depending on the demand and the response will determine how long the sale goes. So thank you all for joining. And remember, click that link below to find out more about me, and see you later.